Hi guys, I'm back here to bring you another episode of my video channel called The Perfect Shade of Gray. So I'm not feeling really gray today. I'm feeling very colorful, obviously, because I had an epiphany. I don't have to fight between positives and negatives anymore. Speaking of duality, right? I understand duality so well now that's where I've been, guys. Also, I'm in Facebook jail. Of course I am. That's me, the rebel, Billy. What's new? Anyway, yeah. So I've been studying duality so much that I understand this so well that I had an epiphany. Balance is the answer. Accepting both sides of duality is the answer, guys. There's no other way. So, an anonymous person wrote a comment on Facebook today that spoke duality to me, of course. So it caught my eye. And it kind of stumbled me for a second. I thought they got me. So let me tell you how that occurred. He said, happy versus miserable. Happy equals happy to come home from vacation. Your mind's reset, ready to take on the world. And then he puts miserable, which equals sad. They are leaving to come home to a place they don't like and a job they hate, right? And then he concludes it by saying, well, your hometown and jobs aren't a physical place. It's a mentality. You can be anywhere and be positive or negative. Everything is controlled by thought. Your mindset controls your health. Good job, buddy. You're getting it. That's so awesome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I am so happy that people are catching on. And everything that this person is saying is very true. It is very true. I can't argue. We do control what occurs. We do, it does affect our health, like we do have control over what occurs. But the thing is, that's thinking from an egocentric point of view. That's thinking for one person and themselves only. I can see how you always are striving to be positive. That's great. That's wonderful. Everybody likes light and happiness in their life, of course, right? But then there is that reality of the other situation that occurs no matter how good you try to cover it up or what, so here's my response that I wrote down because I'm in Facebook jail and I can't say it the way so I must make a video, I suppose. This is see how the darkness of a situation, like me not being able to go on Facebook to post this, made me be a better version of myself so that I can make a video, because I've been stalling and not making videos, and I know maybe some people are waiting for some more from me. So like everything is a perfect symphony. Everything's dancing always. You can't call the shots. You can call the shots in a certain situation, but it doesn't mean you're going to feel that way the next time you go on vacation. It doesn't mean that you won't change your jobs next time and like the one that you're coming home to better. There's so many ins and outs that you can't just, it's easy to make a statement that way and get everybody to think, oh yeah, because I almost did it too, I almost did it too. But this is my truth. This is my truth to the situation. You're going to have mixed feelings no matter what. No matter how much you try to force yourself to think one way or the other, there is going to be feelings occurring inside of you from both sides of the situation, no matter what. You either address them or you suppress them. That's the reality of the situation. The task at hand is finding balance no matter which way your subconscious is taking it. So you know in your heart that you work at a slave job and you're on vacation and you're coming home and you're doing you want to be positive. You want to be like, yeah, I'm liking this job. I'm liking it. It's doing, it's serving its purpose in my life, so I can deal with it. I can be content with it, whatever. But there's mixed feelings to get to that conclusion of things. You're taking bad and good no matter what you say or how you think you can magically just make yourself not think negative things. I don't know. That if you're human, you're gonna think negatively at some point in time. There's no, your jealousy isn't chosen. You just get jealous sometimes. You gotta just own it. Fucking own it. Stop being so untrue. It's getting sickening. It's so sickening. And because, okay, if you become successful so you can train your mind to be content with coming home, right? So you took all the ins and outs of the situations, all the negatives and the positives, and you said, okay, you're like, I'm coming home and this is all the good things I have to look for. You make your pros and cons list, right? And then you find balance, you find similarities and differences, right? And negatives and positive, all that balance shit, right? All the balance, all that things, all my spectrums I was talking about. You go through your spectrums, you try to balance it out. So here's the thing. You get balanced. You're balanced. Awesome. You are positive. You are successful. You have the white picket fence. You have the beautiful girlfriend. You got all the social status in the world. You're popular. You're famous. You got all that. Life's light. Life's positive. Life is so wonderful, everybody. But guess what? You get stuck in a comfort zone that way. You get too used to the light. You start forgetting about the rest of the world and all the people that are starving because you keep consuming and thinking that you deserve all these lights things, right? So if you go one way towards the light, the darkness comes and engulfs you, right? And if you go towards the light, then the light will come and engulf you. You need to stay balanced. Neutrality. There's no if, ands, or buts. Negative and positive are real. I am not going to tell a murderer that I love you from my heart and compassion. I can say I love you, but he's going to see inside of me that that's not really how I feel. Because everything about me, other than the way my ego, my identity, the way I'm presenting myself, he's going to look into my eyes, see my soul, and see that I'm lying. He knows he's not right. It's true to his heart that he's not right. He needs a friend that tells him the truth about himself so that he can identify a situation and figure out how to correct it. It's enabling to be positive to somebody as such. If there's a person on drugs and you're telling them it's okay, we understand that you say fuck it to everything, that is enabling. You can say, I'm helping. Are you sure you're not enabling? Positive, positive, positive. It could be enabling. Don't get stuck trying to go too far one way or the other. Life's like a pendulum. It'll come and you go to the light, the darkness is going to come smack you right back in the head. I am a Heyoka. I am a Heyoka empath. I know how to play both sides. I've lived through so much in my life. That is where I gain my knowledge. Everything else that I say comes from my head. I learn as I speak. I am not arrogant. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just have my third eye open my whole life and can see the truth inside and out of everybody. And I always considered it a curse, but now I'm accepting it as a gift and I'm embracing it. And look how colorful I'm becoming, and nobody can stop me. So you can hate me all you want. You can say, oh, she's wrong, she's negative, she's positive. You're only seeing it from your perspective. On the other side, somebody else, I'm out here spreading light all around. I'm just showing my face accordingly. I'm neutralizing energies here. I become very, very gifted at what I do. And I'm only owning that now. Because everybody else tried to shut me down. Everybody tried to poop on me, tell me I'm crazy. They always talk about me. They pretend to like me, but they're jealous, and I never understood why. Never understood why. I played the victim. And then when you talk, it's all ew. It's just ew. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm done with it. I don't have to do it no more. I address things accordingly. I'm standing my ground. You don't want to come in? That's fine. You don't want to go? You want to be in my life? That's fine. I'm sorry. I thought the video stopped, guys. You be in. But don't stand in the door because you're blocking the traffic, okay? Like, you can pick and choose. You don't have to like me. That's fine. I'm good being alone. That's what makes me powerful. My dad taught me how to stand alone, but my mom also taught me how to be a selfless person. I know how to embrace duality, okay? So I can teach you if you want to, but if you're going to try to cut me down, chop me, make me feel less than, like I'm not good enough, if you want to secretly compete with me, we're not doing that. I'm going to just be like, no, thank you. But I'm going to tell you about yourself because I feel like I'm planting that seed for you so you can flourish from the lesson. Lessons are blessings, people. I'll give you whichever one is necessary. I'm done now. End of my rant. That's a good video in itself. I didn't stop one time. I didn't have to pause. They're all straight from my heart, people. I'm coming back with some more logical information, tying it up with some more ins and outs. And, I'm going to break down the spectrums a little more and stuff and go into detail about this and that and whatnot. I just had to get this off my chest so that I can own my knowledge, so I can own and stand into my own divinity, because I needed that. I needed the self-confidence. I needed to love myself. And now I do. And now I'm unstoppable. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for the rat race, for creating a person like me. I appreciate the universe. Namaste, people. Namaste. God bless.